Okay guys, after breaking down the trailer and watching it a couple of times, please do not watch this video if you don't want any spoilers whatsoever.
Everybody's a suspect!
Coming to get you, Bobber.
Now before we do the breakdown, just to confirm, when I say there's spoilers in this, there's only spoilers if you consider what they show in the trailer as a spoiler, because what they show in the trailer is what they want you to see before you see the movie. So technically they're not spoilers because they're not leaks, they're nothing like that. So they're intentional spoilers that they want us to see. However, I know that some people just want to go into this movie blind, which is absolutely fine, and that's why I've gave you a warning before you go into this video with me, because what I'm about to break down is my opinion on what I think may happen in the film, and the screenshots that I've taken from the breakdown, this is what I think is happening in these scenes as well. I've not seen it, I've not read the script, so I've absolutely no idea. So let's go into it just now. I'm just going to get my trusted mouse and we'll look at the first screenshot. Again, there's a lot that we've already covered, a lot that we've seen in the previous trailer and the TV spots. We're not going to discuss them, but we might discuss a few things that we were maybe guessing beforehand. So this is the first one here. You can see that the kids are playing in the park. None of them are related to Lindsay. I thought maybe Lindsay had the daughter, but she doesn't. But as you can see in this screenshot here, that one of the masks that the kids were using is on the ground. So this confirms that yes, most likely Michael doesn't kill the kids. He just picks up the masks that were left on the ground when the kids ran away. Now, one of the kids did say that Michael's trying to play hide and seek with them. I don't know if that means that Michael spoke to them behind the scenes, that's something that we couldn't see, or he's just physically looking at them and they think he's trying to play hide and seek, but it's quite eerie either way. Now this next shot I couldn't quite make out. Is that the skeleton mask, the skull mask that Michael's holding in his hand? I don't know, I can't confirm, and even when I zoom in it's hard to see what it is, but I'm guessing something has happened in the car. I know that Marion, the woman dressed as the nurse, and her partner are or were in that car. I don't know if this is the scene after they're all killed or the scene before they're killed. Maybe this is the scene leading up to him going to attack the three of them in the car. I've absolutely no idea, but that is Michael when the kids are saying he's playing hide and seek with me. Now this is obviously in the car. There's a few scenes here that I'll go through at the same time. This is the woman dressed as the nurse and this is her partner, and no, they're nothing to do with Julian. I know that some people still believe that this is Julian's parents. I can only assume it's because they're black, but not every black person is related in movies, I hate to tell you guys. So I don't think, and well, when I say I don't think, they're 100% not related to Julian. This shot is fantastic. This reminds me of the 1978 shot, like I said in the trailer reaction. Just very reminiscent of the scene in 1978 when Michael climbs above Marion's car, and he does it the exact same way in this trailer. This looks like the pumpkin mask. I'm not too sure. If it is the pumpkin mask, which I think it is, Michael has already been down at the park and collected the mask from a kid, but it looks bloodied. So I don't know if he's going back one at a time to get these people from the car. But that's definitely, when I say definitely, I'm assuming that is the pumpkin mask. Again, there's some shots that they show time and time again. This is just one of them, and for good reason, because this is an epic shot of Michael coming out of the burning building at the beginning of the movie, and you do see him killing the firefighters again, just slightly at different angles in some of them and slightly different speeds. I like this part of the trailer where it reintroduces some of the characters that maybe some of you won't be aware of. So this is Lindsay today, or 2018 and 1978. Then this is Marion 2018 and 1978. This is Lonnie 2018 1978. It doesn't show you anyone else because we're assuming that we all know who Tommy is, who Laurie is as well, so we don't need to see those two again. We've always seen that one angle with the angry mob outside the hospital, but this is a good change up. We see a different angle of the mob. You can see how big that crowd goes back. Obviously something's happening in Haddonfield Memorial Hospital. Has Michael made his way to the hospital? Is he really after Laurie Strode now? Does he remember Laurie Strode now? I don't know. It always reminds me of that scene from Avengers Endgame when Scarlet Witch comes down and sees Thanos and says, "You took everything from me." And he's like, "I don't even know who you are." That reminds me of Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. It's almost like Laurie's going up to Michael saying, "I'm going to kill you." And Michael in his head is saying, "I don't even know who you are." Here's a lovely shot of Sheriff Brackett, I believe. That is Sheriff Brackett in the background. When you look at the trailer, you see that man coming up to Karen. That is definitely Sheriff Brackett, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's a nice shot of the Myers house from what it looks like today, I believe. And this is the inside of the Myers house. He's already killed someone before he even gets in to the house. This reminds me of the Elrod scene from Halloween 2 again, similar to what we saw in the 2018 one. Only this time he's back in his own house. And we've got an elderly man who's getting watched by the lady who was also in the 2018 movie. The reason I screen capped this one is because this is one of the first scenes that we saw, because we saw a behind the scenes look at Halloween Kills around about the time it got delayed, and this is one of the scenes that we saw in that clip. This is a fantastic shot. I mean, when I watched the trailer for it, I was gobsmacked. Someone's obviously fallen out of a building and they're going to land to their death. Well, I think they're going to land to their death, I don't know. But that's a great shot. I don't know who it is. It looks like a female's hands. It could just be a random nurse, or it could be someone specific. Now this could be a major spoiler here. Here we've got Cameron pinned up against the wall, and Michael turns round to see Alison with a shotgun. Now, again guys, this is spoilers and it's only my opinion, but when you go to the next screen cap, Cameron almost looks lifeless when Alison tries to shoot Michael. It's possible that Michael has already killed Cameron in the way that, say, Bob was killed in 1978 with a knife against the wall, and he's pinned up against the wall, because it does look kind of lifeless in that shot. That looks really sore with Alison. Looks like she's broke her leg. Okay, this is it guys. I knew this was going to happen. I think I'm the only one that's ever spoken about this, and I know that everybody talks about flashback scenes to 1978, and I always thought we were going to get a flashback to 1963. Now I could be wrong, and again you can correct me if I'm wrong. Well, I'll find out next month, but here's a flashback of what I believe to be 1963. 6-year-old Michael Myers looking out the window for the police to come to collect him after what happened to his sister in 1963. Looks like he's wearing the same costume. Looks like his parents have probably taken him in after they pulled him in from the street at the end of that scene in 1963. They've taken him into the house. They've obviously done the right thing and phoned the police or an ambulance or someone, and he's just standing there lifeless, looking out the window waiting for the ambulance / police to come. And of course guys, here's the money shot from 1978. Michael at the bottom of the garden, surrounded by the police with Dr. Loomis behind them. Looks like an epic shot. I don't know if that's going to take away the mystique of the events of the end of 1978 though, because Michael disappears, and that's what makes the original movie so good. Whereas in this version that we're going to see, it looks like Dr. Loomis looks down, Michael's not there. He runs down the stairs, Michael's already gone and tried to walk away. Now this does look like it's outside the Myers house, so it could be that Michael has walked away, made his way back to his own house again, and Loomis again goes after him. So I don't know how much of Loomis that we're going to see. We could see a bit of Loomis. I don't know if we're going to hear him speaking or if it's going to be a stunt double that does the voice for him. I don't know, but obviously Loomis is there, and the police are surrounding Michael back in 1978 yet again. You can also see the Strode Realty sign behind one of the police officers there. And that's it guys. There's probably some things that I've missed in the trailer as usual, and some of the things that I picked up on, maybe I'm wrong, I've no idea, but I'd like you to tell me if there's anything that I've missed. I'd like you to give me your thoughts on the whole trailer itself. Did they give too much away? And did you notice the 1963 flashback scene? Again, not a lot of people are talking about it, and it's something that I always thought we were going to see. But as always guys, leave your comments down below, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.